just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking for I knew it, and as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad, you know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the road. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then.
The following is a dream play, and like a dream, things seem surreal at times. They seem confused, and like a dream, this play is filled with subtext and symbols. In the morning, I wake up from such a dream, grab the closest piece of paper, usually my journal, and I write down as much about the dream as I can recall. I spend the day processing the imaginings, contemplating the meaning of what seems a paradox, maintaining faith that there was a purpose. It is also a memory play, a collage of memories wrapped into one. The window here in the center leads to a fire escape overlooking a courtyard. The location is Hell's Kitchen, New York. In the winter, snow falls outside, piles itself, and covers the foliage that hibernates till spring. In the spring, the various plants grow. The elderly Mexican woman in the northeast corner has a vegetable garden. The old man to her left plants roses. I'd like to think they make trade, that they are each other's quiet company. The people of this building still string their clothes out to dry, various colored cloth interwoven window to window and floor to floor. I'm sure if you were to look down upon it from the sky, the image would weave its own quilt. I sat outside on that fire escape almost every night. On any cloudless night, I can look up and see the moon. To its left is a star. The star fights its way through city smog and battles the army of city lights. A light older than the world, always desperately trying to get to me. I'm sure the location of this memory could be in any city that I've traveled. New York, San Fran, New Orleans, Austin, Los Angeles. But New York seems fitting. It was in New York that I was the loneliest, bravest, and most vulnerable, where my dreams were the most vivid. The poster to your left represents one of the most painful periods of my life. I was given the opportunity to play Valentine Xavier in Orpheus Descending, a play by Tennessee Williams. It was a dream role for me. It would play off Broadway. Through the study of this character, I found many others, and they discovered me. I also discovered the brilliance of Tennessee Williams. But as Tennessee had learned, this play would never penetrate the hearts of critics. He was ravished, as was I. 2 weeks into the run, I was fired from the show. In order to sell more tickets, they brought in a better-known actor. I suppose this actor was able to bring out the character of infinite layers within the week allotted, a study that took me 4 months, and still unable to grasp him. But the hope was that this new actor would sell the tickets. I was unstable to begin with, perhaps even a greater reason for my being fired. I hid from life inside that play. Life was flying at me like flies with fangs, and I couldn't kill it. Well, welcome to my memory, the night Tennessee Williams changed my life. How'd you do it, Tim? How'd you do it? How'd you survive those cutting fangs of people? Certainly you felt their blows far deeper than most. How'd you do it? You sure you want to do that? Find my characters and you will find me. Find my characters. You will find me. Okay. Stanley Kowalski. Stella! Blanche de Bois. Mangiare. Valentine Xavier. Who's that, huh? I know who that is! Sanctity. Sensuality. You walked from one misunderstood right into another. I understand. I know that. He was beautiful, wasn't he? You saw him in the bar, didn't you? What did he give to you so that you would give him immortality, huh? My name is a magic value. The name means eat the horse. It's a comical name, I know. Maybe 2,070 years ago, one of my great-grandfathers, he got so hungry that he ate up the entire horse. That ain't my fault. Today, I go into the Southern Food Company to pick up my paycheck, and on the envelope, it no se mancha cavallo, I say eat the horse on a big print. I pointed, I cried. Listen! Mother, you think that I'm in love with the Continental Shoemaker's mother? You think that I want to spend the next 55 years of my life down there in that Solitex interior with those fluorescent tubes hanging over my head? No, Mother. I'd rather somebody pick up a crowbar and bash in my brains with it than go back days. But I go. Every morning you come in yelling that goddamn rise and shine. I get up and I go. For $65 a month, I give up everything I ever dreamed of being or doing ever. And you say self. Self is all I ever think of. Well, Mother, if self were all I ever thought of, I'd be where? I'm going to the movies. I must keep hold of myself.
me take a look at you. Oh, but you don't look at me, not now, until I've bathed and rested and turned that overlight off. I won't have you looking at me in that merciless glare. Why, child, you haven't said a word since I've gotten here. Sit down and talk a while I look around for some liquor. Suddenly you must have some liquor around here someplace. Where could it be, I wonder? Where could it be? Young, man. Has anyone ever told you look like an Arabian prince? Well, you do. Come here. I want to kiss you. Sweetly, softly on the lips. Go now. I must be good and keep my hands off children.
Well, the way I look at it, lady, ain't nobody ever get to know nobody. We all of us sentenced to a lifelong confinement inside our own lonely skins was
For all of us, sentenced to a lifelong confinement inside our own lonely skins, for as long as we live on this earth. That's the God's truth.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Don't got it, Brionne.
I have tricks in my pocket, things up my sleeve. But I'm opposite of a stage magician. Well, he gives you illusion and the appearance of truth. I give you truth in the pleasant disguise of illusion. Hello. Brionne seems desperate for my attention. All right. Well, we're here. We're all here. My, Brionne. Something cloudy, something clear. Reminds me of Kip. Youth. Such a sweet bird. You know, most people don't expect nothing to come inside of them, but it does. Your eyes, your ears, your skin. It's like a net. If you don't open it up, you ain't gonna catch nothing. But if you do, well, you just might. Hey, Brionne. Hey, you doing all right, man? You all right, Brionne? He seems a little quiet, don't you think so, Val? Yeah, he's just a little scared, that's all. Just a little, confused. It's all right, Brionne, we're here. It's okay, Brionne, we're here. We're all here. Who's here? Me, Tennessee Williams, and Valentine Xavier. Val's here? Yes, Brionne, Val's here, too. Why? Well, for starters, you've been asking for us. Reading all my books, wanting to go to all the places I've been to. Trying to get our attention by putting on women's clothing. You guys know about that? Sure, Brionne, we know more about you than you're willing to know about yourself. Man, you don't see it, Brionne, but you're corrupted. Look, man, you got a lot going on for you, buddy. You got a lot to live for. You just gotta learn to break that pipe. You gotta learn to fly. You gotta let go, man. Start considering your plans for the future. Well, it's funny, because I only had one plan for my future, and you guys are disturbing that. Look, Brionne, you don't see it, but you got people counting on you, man. You got a lot of people counting on you. Stop! Stop! This is crazy. This is nuts. See, I thought I was going crazy. I thought I was going nuts. Now I'm certain of it. Look, you guys think that you're helping, but you're not. Please, just let me get this over with. Just put down the glass, Brionne. Just put it down. See, look, me and Tin, we're gonna give you a gift. We're gonna give you a secret. Val, I know, man. I know. Look, man, you ain't got to say nothing. I know. Boys, I'm still in the room. Sorry, Tin. Val, look, you said something about a gift, a secret. What's the gift? What's the secret? The acknowledgement of your corruption, man. The truth, Brionne, the truth. Look, Brionne, do you have any more liquor around here? Certainly that wouldn't last your liquor. You must have some more liquor around here someplace. Where could it be, I wonder? Where could it be? I have a little more left over on the stove. Why, thank you, Brionne. Thank you. Right over here. Oh, wow. Look at that. Jack Daniels, Tennessee whiskey. It's got my name written all over it. Pardon me just a moment, boys. That buzzes right through me and feels so good. Brionne, you mind if I have another? No, have all you want. No, no, no. Now, two's my limit. Two's my limit. Well, if I'm going to have two, I might as well have two. How is your liver, Brionne? Let's see here. Where were we? Oh, yes, the whole reason why we're here. Well, Brionne, is the truth. The truth. That thing most intolerable for humanity to admit. And from which you run is that the truth were a bunch of hungry, dark-colored, cannibalistic children, banging their cans loudly, running after you, only wanting a piece of you. It's got life in it, man. Look, when you hear it, when you see it, you're gonna think it's crazy. You're gonna be frightened, but it's the truth. Cast away your fears of the future, Brionne, your perspective of the past. It's all lies, none of it's true. You see, Brionne, it's the struggle. Struggle. From our birth to our death is a complete circle. The lucky find themselves halfway, if not wholly, back to complete understanding. It is through the acknowledgement of our corruption, Brionne, that we are purified, that we are free. Walton, you have such a way with words. Why, thank you. Well, Val, are you about ready to get going? Yes, sir. What about you, Brionne? You ready to go? Go? Go where? Toward freedom, Brionne. Now, don't get yourself all excited. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. You know, there's a kind of bird ain't got no feet. Just gotta stay up there all its life in the wind. Stays up there on the wind. That's how it sleeps at night. Don't ever light on this earth, not once, not till it dies. You know, I'd like to be on kind of birds. Well, I guess there's lots of people like to be on kind of birds. They'll never be. They're corrupted. Listen, Brionne, when I was 15, I left which is by. I sold my gun, my boat, my dog died, so I took off. It didn't take me long to learn to score down there in New Orleans. Now I learned I had a few other things to sell besides snake skins, other wild things skins that caught on the back. Brionne, I was corrupted. And that was the answer. Before that, I thought I had the answer. Now don't go and act like you don't know what that is. Because you do. Love. Love is a longing that continues and never gets satisfied. The first love of our youth, why, it represents so much, none can ever take its place. We spend our lives trying, fighting to get back to that feeling, do we not? Certainly Chance, the sweet bud of youth, he put his life on the line fighting for that feeling that he disguised in his love for something called heavenly.
The greatest differences between people in this world is not between the rich and the poor, or the good and the evil. No, the greatest differences between people in this world are between the ones that have or had great pleasure and love, and the ones that haven't or hadn't any great pleasure and love, but just watched it with envy, with sick envy, the spectators and the performers. And nothing could take back those many long nights in which Heavenly and I gave each other such great pleasure and love. And so very few people can look back on their lives.
And what happened to them, Tim?
I'm telling you what happened. Oh, hello, Heavenly. My taxi never got there. Somebody wild wouldn't let me out the door. Chance's girl, they called me, Chance's sweetheart. They turned out all the lights and they took off all their clothes. The next morning, I woke up in that garden of something cottage. Naked, all alone, Chance. Blood was everywhere. My blood was everywhere. Look, Chance. You should get out of St. Cloud. It's not me you want. It's not me you're after. It's not me you're chasing anymore.
Love. Yeah, that's the make-believe answers fool of many, fool side you and me, Brionne. That's God's truth. Hey, Brionne, you, mind if I show Tennessee that secret box you got?
No, he doesn't know about it?
No, man, that was between me and you.
Sure, it's right here. I'll get it.
I see. My relationships were very exciting, heartbreaking. They were perhaps two that stood as that type of love that chance mentions. The type of love that makes the greatest differences between people. The first was a young boy by the name of Kip. Kip Cannon. Beautiful boy, blonde hair, blue eyes, dancer from Canada. He was forced by personal conflict to deny his sexuality, thus denying his love for me. Within 10 years of our separation, he would die of a brain tumor. I never was rid of my affection toward him. And then after a dry spell in the department of true love, came the Sicilian. Frank Marlowe. Little horse, I named him fondly. He devoted himself to me for 14 years, and I devoted my work rose tattoo in his memory. Rose tattoo in exchange for Sicily. I had a vision of clarity the other day. It was about you. Yes, everything is about you. You see, I was looking at the garden light. And the light was bright, soothing. It reminded me of when I was a ragazzo, and my mother would tell me, don't look at the sun, you will go blind. But if I were to say to you, out loud, in this moment, to just sit here with me. Just sit here with me. When my mother would walk away, I would look up at the sun and I would stare at it for as long as I could not think. And then I would close my eyes and I would see these stars as spots moving around in circles. But if I were to say to you, out loud, in this moment, just sit here with me, calm your emotions, just sit here, protected. This light, I remember having the feeling of this light running through me. It overpowered me, it hurt a lot, but I loved it. And I would close my eyes and I would try to grab hold of the stars, grab hold of the spots, like I was trying to grab hold of you, trying to hold your hand. But if I were to say to you out loud in this moment that I'm sorry that I'll try to put you first. No, I will put you first. This light ran through every fiber of my being. It filled me with the life, questions to answers that I had always wanted to know. And being with you, Brionne, put me into a place way over my head. But somehow I survived. What if I were to say to you, don't go? What if I were to follow you out to your car right now and say, please don't go? That is when I realized that I love you. I love you deeply, and I love you truly. But I know you can never be mine. Just like I could not attain that light. Please, don't. This beautiful soul in front of me, with this enormous quantity of energy, I realize that no one will ever be able to hold you down, Brionne. No one will ever be able to hold you. No one will ever be able to hold you. No one will ever be able to hold you. No one will ever be able to hold you. Stop! You can only fly. You can only soar. I can say now that I held you for as long as I did. That I loved you for all that you are. And being with you, Brionne, was insanity. But you were the most amino de experience of my life. But I didn't. I didn't follow you out to your car. I didn't say that I'm sorry, and I never put you first. And now I'm immobile. Looks like we'll have to send for more prescriptions. Lady Torrance, would you mind coming down here and ordering up some more prescriptions for Brionne? Or lady. Give me the drugstore. This is Lady Torrance, give me the drugstore. I know the drugstores are closed. My stores are closed too, but look, please, let's just keep ringing until he answers. Just keep ringing. Mr. Dubinsky, oh thank God. Look, I'm sorry to wake you, but look, I ain't slept in 3 nights. And I know your stores are closed, but please, I left my luminol tablets and I got the sick man here. Oh, bring him yourself, God damn it. Please, Mr. Dubinsky, please. Thank you. Bless you. Thank you, lady. Let's see. Work. Obsessions. Work. You see, an artist's life is his work. My life, well, it was my work. I couldn't possess my own life until I'd written about it. My characters were based heavily on the inspiration of my female acquaintances, such as my mother, Edwina, my sister, dear Sister Rose. Young ladies I held relationships with over my days in school and throughout my career, such as Anna Manani. It was that too, and their relationships with the men in their lives, such as my father, Cornelius, my grandfather, young men I held secret admirations for over my days in school, such as Stanley Kowalski, who, by the way, was by no means in any way similar to that luscious man in Streetcar, that constant, obnoxious bearer of truth, the unmasking of Blanche's pseudo-reality. It was all that, and then my own personal perspective of myself, which perhaps was the most complicated. Myself, which is definitely the most complicated, due to the fact that these characters were manifested replications of my own personal perspective of these realities in my life. Due to the fact that my perspective is a perspective based on what I think This reality is based on fears of the future and perspective of the past. It's all lies. None of it's true. And my own personal perspective of myself, my own personal perspective of myself, I'm chased by these devils. These devils in my head. None of it's true. None of it's true. My father and I were both chased by these blue devils.
And wait up! I'm gonna put a dress on that little Nancy unless she starts to spoil or two. What's the matter with that freakish child? Look, I'm gonna be leaving again tomorrow, so make sure Ozzy gets these things cleaned and packed. I'll be gone for 2 weeks, so you can have some peace and do whatever it is you do it with. Give me another beer some more, same food can. Where's Rose? Looking out that goddamn window, holding that goddamn broken horse? God damn it, woman! Only child to raise right was digging, and I'm gonna blow it for him too, and I get smothered. You might grow up to accomplish a thing or two. What kind of thing I turned into because you, woman? I'm a wage slave, a chained animal. I was a man before you came along. You better watch yourself. I'll be quitting you, his house, and all things in it.
Brionne, come here. I want to have a talk with you. Oh, no, you're not in any kind of trouble. No, I've just been, I'm going to call your parents a little later on. I just want to talk to you before I do. Look, I've been noticing you for the past couple of weeks, and I've watched you, and I noticed you don't spend much time playing with little boys. Okay? All right, see, little boys play with little boys, and little girls play with little girls, all right? Well, I want you to keep something in mind. If you don't start playing with little boys a little more, I might just have to put a little dress on you. You wouldn't like that much, would you? No, I didn't think so. All right, you think about what I said. Run along now. Don't be late for class. Okay. Well, maybe we'd support the little turd more if he played football like the other boys. But what kind of boy does theaters and stuff? Sissy! 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 You can't come out, you never make it. You can't come out, you go to hell. You can't come out, you tear your parents in half. You can't come out, you can't be who you are. Be who you want to be everyone but you. Leave me alone! Leave me alone. Please. Tom, look, I just wanted to say that, I'm sorry I wasn't there for you and your sister more, but, well, looks like the world's a better place because you. The world's a better place because of you, Dad. Opposing my father's bleak opinion of my future, my writing gradually acquired a great deal of potential. If I felt an experience, I wrote about it in a way in which I could manipulate the outcome. Good or bad, I controlled it. I played God. And I loved playing God. If I wanted to feel love, I acted. If I wanted to feel pain, I acted. If I wanted to feel happy, I act like I'm happy. My perspective is a perspective based on imaginary characters, or else it's how I ought to feel. My sister Rose and I, well, we were both plagued by the same misfortunes. But where I had my riding to escape, Rose had no thing. She had no single way out. No, the doctors, my mother, everyone all agreed that Rose was losing her mind. Well, I just thought it as honest. I thought she was just being honest. I loved my sister. Yes, I loved her a great deal. Oh, look, here they are. Thank you, Mr. Davinsky. Y'all pay no attention to this. This one just helps me sleep. That's all. And this one helps me be awake. It's amazing how that works. And this one, well, it helps me deal with imbeciles. And this one, why, well, this one helps me to perform under romantic conditions. Take 2 of those, just in case. We'll all be okay in just a minute. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, my sister, Rose. Well, she started developing her mouth like a sailor, cursing up a storm, and Mother. Her mother was a tiny woman. Well, she cried all of her tears alone. But Mother could be depended upon to rise triumphantly, always lifting her chin to adversity. Tom, don't push with your fingers, Tom. If you have to push with something, the thing to push with is a crust of bread. And chew. Eat food leisurely, son. Chew. Food is meant to be enjoyed. And brush your hair. There's only one way in which I hope you take after your father, and that is the concern in which he took with his appearance. Where are you going? You don't go to the movies, nor in the right mind goes to the movies as much as you do. I'll never believe that lie. Opium dens, Mother!
Hang out.
Opium dens! Yes.
Join the hogging game.
Yes, opium dens.
Yes.
A boxing
Terminals
criminals
around the violin gigs. Yeah, they call me Killer Wingfield, see? Yes, Mother, I'm leading a double life. By day, I'm a lowly warehouse worker. By night, a dynamic star of the underworld. I go to gambling casinos and I spin away fortunes on roulette tables. Yes, Mother, I wear a patch over one eye and a false mustache. Sometimes I put on green whiskers. And on those occasions, they call me, El Diablo. Just, Mother, there's so many things I could say to make you see this. There's so many things you don't know. There's so many things my mother doesn't know. There's so many things my mother doesn't know. There are a great deal of many things my mother didn't know. Denial of the truth is a very powerful talent to have.
Hello? Oh. Hi, Mom. Nothing. What's wrong? Tonight? Oh, no, I tried calling back, but I didn't know you were going tonight. That's serious. No, Mom, no, I don't want to talk. Hi, Dad. Hi. No, I was gonna call you back, but you're going in now. Look, Dad, yeah, I remember. On your shoulders. Oh. No, Dad, I don't, okay. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine all the time, let it shine. Not gonna let Satan get out. I'm gonna let it shine all the time, let it shine. God be with you, Mother. Father, 1,000 miles away, a cord is breaking, has broken.
1,000 miles away, my sister's brain thrust open with a knife.
1,000 miles away, my father's lung cut open with a knife.
1,000 miles away, me here smoking.
1,000 miles away, me here smoking!
1,000 miles away, my father, mean as the devil.
1,000 miles away, my father, world's hero. 1,000 miles away. A 1,000 miles away. Time. The greatest distance between two places.
Slowly, a name and a figure became a prominent character inside my imagination. She would be a mutation of all the experiences that women would endow upon my psyche. She would be what ought to be the truth. She would be Blanche Dubois. The papers even wrote, Blanche Dubois is Tennessee Williams in full drag.
I am white wood. I am on the exterior and altered in the spring. However, my insides are mint. An eternal winter has been cast. Still, I am the white wood, yet unable to bear the flowers that come in my spring. Spring is the beauty of life, the rebirth, the newness of feelings and love and hope. I am in an eternal winter. At his departure, I looked forward into the reflection held captive by the mirror, and I saw everything. Everything was there, utterly undeniable in its tormented tangibility. I was forced to the recalling of my life, the horrifying depth within my eyes where innocence had strayed many years ago. I didn't want eyes like that, eyes that told of all the pain. I didn't want eyes that knew hunger, death, love lost, but I had them now. So was the succumbing into darkness. I would now give in to its weight and use its strength, befriending the world of darkness. My former life would be kept secret inside that darkness. No light would ever expose my truth. I willingly accepted that evolution. I was the created, Blanche Dubois, the elaboration and manifestations of what ought to be the truth. I couldn't control what dwelled in my history, nor what lingered in the dark corners of my future. However, I could control the perception of it all.
At that moment, the moment I had become a vampire, joining the living dead, I grasped the last real breath of air I would ever inhale. I exhaled the truth, letting go of morality, the pain, the anger. At last, guilt would be free of me and I free of guilt. I disrobed. I walked powerfully in my nudity toward the bathroom where I drew water of excruciating heat into the tub. The steam filled the room and suffocated the candles that grasped for life within the merciless damp of the air. I stepped into the water. The feet turned red in the burning. A chorus of demons and chills up my spine and out through every nerve. Feeling escaped me. I lowered into the scalding, the thighs, the waist, the abdomen, the tits, the neck, the face. I burned and felt nothing. I sank until the life forced the body to grasp for survival. I watched clean the lady and expose the woman beneath her. I stayed in the heat for an hour. I arose from the pool. The body was red and swollen to my nerves and said, the woman was powerful. I moved into the next room, toward the vanity, like a warrior to its most feared enemy, having nothing left to lose. I smiled at the reflection. I made up the face, reapplied the eyelids with bright, brooding colors. The lips became redder than hell and would give no choice to their victim as to what would be their intention. The powder glittered among the small hints of light that cast itself accidentally upon the face. Gracefully done was my task. Power invigorated me. I stood erect in my reflection. I saw what I was and what I must do. In this night, I would need no purpose. I only needed this body. I was to give love.
Sissy. Everyone but you. Everyone but you. Sissy. Everyone but you. Sissy. And then bed. You can't come out. You can't come out. You go to sissy. You go to hell. Sissy. Sissy. Sissy.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Oh. S. Okay.
Stanley Kowalski.
It's the one. It's the one.
What are you doing here?
Wait. Let's just say I've been feeling a little pushed aside, Brionne, a little hidden. How about that? What you got with the pretty dress, huh?
Oh, that? Well, there's this girl over, and she said,
Oh yeah? Girl over. Big girl. Just forgot her wig. You have a party here? What do you got over here in the can, Brionne? What you got in the can?
oh, nothing. I just, I broke the glass.
Don't look broke to me. So, I was sent down here for something, Brionne. I think you might know what it is. I think it might have something to do with this little can. You got in that little can there, but I'm going to give you a chance to tell me where it is, alright?
Look, Stanley, I'm much better now. I'm okay now. So you don't really need to be here.
Catherine, my boy! Catherine, my boy! Ow!
Hurt.
Yeah, that was love, Jeff. You, sounds to me like I'm gonna have to look for it myself. I don't want to look for it myself, Brionne. So, looks like that's what I'm gonna have to do. You stopped me before I came over here to this box. Think whatever it is you don't want me to see might just be in the box. What if I take a look at here, huh? Think I just found it. picture, Brionne.
Stanley, please don't do this. Please don't do this.
Who's in the picture, Brionne?
I can't handle this right now. Stanley, please don't do this.
Who's in the picture? Look at the picture, Brionne! Look at the picture! Who is it?
It's my mother.
It's my mother! Yeah, it's your mother. You know what you think? You know what I think your problem is, Brionne? I think you're just a little bit selfish.
Not selfish.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? What would your mother say about what's over there in the can, huh? What would she say? Answer me, Brionne. Maybe you should start considering somebody else in your life besides yourself for a change, huh? Ah!
You alright, Brionne? No. What's the matter? Stanley was here. You look like you might have been faced with something. Yeah. Well, what do you say we all go out and get our minds off these things, Brionne? I really don't think that's a good idea. See, I don't think I should go out. That's smart.
Oh, come on, Brionne. I think it'd be fun. Maybe we could pick up on some guys and girls in the bars.
Well, if you go, Val, maybe I'll go. If Val goes, maybe I'll go. I'm sorry, Tim. I didn't mean. It's okay, Brionne. It's all right. It's all right. Val, why don't you sing us a song to get us in the mood?
Maybe sing us a song. Get us in the mood. It's gonna be alright, Brionne. It's gonna be alright. This is for you, Tim. Life is tough. Oh, it's rough. Well, the man who just can't seem to ever get enough. Days go by, and the women come and go. So many you decide to get rid of through the door. So you don't have to hear them all disappear. You just sit here waiting, staring at your empty face, and they say I'm a lonely sailor. but still. All right, Jen. Take it away.
Oh, I couldn't. I wouldn't even know where to begin. There's just so many little boys I want to marry. So many little kids I've yet to have. And even when the moon goes down, even when the seas dry out, I still see so many little boys I want to marry. All right, Brionne, take it away. I'm tired.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions had an echo in so much space. And when you're out there, without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much.
I sleep, and am welcomed into my sleep by a light, shining, radiating. It shines so bright, I want to turn away, but its energy pulls me closer. Intrigued. In the distance, I see a silhouette slowly appearing. It's a figure like none that I've ever seen. A man, in perfect form. I give the figure such a name as if claiming it to be a man would seem unjust. Moving toward the figure, I begin to become aware of the detail in its beauty, the ripples of its skin. The silhouette slowly acquires color, a color that has no name and can only be defined as golden. The figure lifts its arms that are hills descending from mountains one might call shoulders. A bare chest protecting its heart. A heart only protected by the figure's muscle and skin. Ripples of waves in the ocean wake upon the creature's abdomen. Appendages used as legs dangle beneath the creature's body. All instruments of its power combine, creating a symphony by sight. I feel at peace inside this energy. I see truth. Face perfectly aligned and proportioned. Eyes that are emeralds that sparkle in the rays of its own being, telling the story of love. Lips redder than a fiery sunset, they tint my own. Desire, a kiss. The figure moves toward me. A golden tear is on its cheek. I begin to brush it away, and before I can, the creature grabs my hand and carries me to the sky. I'm flying, held by an angel, flying above the world so high. Embrace. I feel peace. Fly. The angel grabs my face, joins our lips. The fiery sunset moistens my own. Kissed by the love, passion, and jewels of an angel. Demon of my sexuality. Sex, drugs, fear to my left, religion, fear, hypocrisy to my right. Above me, God. A direct line with God. Inside, faith. Hello? Hello? 10? Val? I'm alone. I'm alone. My greatest fear. Choking, dying to death alone. I want to feel again. I want to feel something for real. I just want to feel again.
I just want to feel again. I just want to feel again. I just want to feel something. I just want to feel something. See that pile of papers up there on the shelf? See it? See them debts I owe? Them debts. Not a money, but feelings. See,
For years, I went around this country, stirred up feelings for people that never feeling nothing for myself. Never. But it's all gonna change there. It's all gonna change. See, I ain't supposed to be in here. I ain't supposed to be in here. I ain't supposed to be in here. See, me and my buddies were driving real fast on 101, see? Real fast! I said, slow down there, fucker! Slow down there, fucker! They came to crash. Came to light. I looked up and I saw her standing there. She said, you want a car accident? And I said, I know it's a car accident. I know! She said, you lost your arm. I didn't lose my arm. I didn't lose my arm. It wasn't my body. No, it wasn't my body. My soul was trapped inside somebody else's body. It's a claw trying to get out. They sedated me. See, I ain't supposed to be in here. I ain't supposed to be in here. I'm a one-armed whore. Ever seen a one-armed whore? I made a lot of money on this body. But I killed that man. I killed that Chef Huntley. I killed that Chef Huntley. He represented everything I hated. I hated my mama for dying. I hated my daddy for leaving before that. See, I ain't supposed to be in here. I ain't supposed to be in here. I ain't supposed to be in here. Till now, you sat there, involved only as spectators, inside a world of truth and disguised disillusion. You viewed it clearly within the limits of your own emotional capabilities. And you gathered here, anonymously, among strangers, amidst the liquid warmth of your unchecked human conscience. You've enjoyed the company of us. You see, we're more capable of pitying other men a lot more than we allow ourselves to. And fear and evasion trapped inside of us all. And it is these two beasts that keep us from feeling too much about nothing. So we sedate ourselves with drugs, the alcohol fed to us by alcohol distributors, the FDA, the carbon machines. Jump in, pacify them, keep them from feeling. And the common man will always be it, just coming. See, I know your type. Everything's artistic or else it's religious. I'm the same as you. All bottled up inside. All you need is a good push on the head. See, we're the same. But the difference is, my death's right over there on the other side of the wall. But you're free. So come on now, begin with me. Start to feel something for somebody. Everything else is bullshit. Everything! Look. I ain't asking for your pity. No, I don't want it. I'm asking for your understanding. Not even that, I don't care. What I'm asking is for your recognition of me and you. Hate, greed, envy, and the enemy. Time. And it's all. Hey, Brionne, you gonna answer that? Hey, Brionne, you gonna answer that? Brionne! Hey, Brionne, you gonna answer that? Brionne!
Hello? Mom, what's wrong? What's the point? Just tell me what is the fucking point?
Hold on, Brionne. Hold on to everything that comes at you until your fingers are broken. I think my fingers are broken, Val. Then let go, man. Just let go.
What is this? Where am I? Oh, look. It's the dream room. The Camino Real, Brionne. It's where we all go to. No one knows how we got here. We just all. Look, such a pity. An old woman outlives her dog. Look, I've got to be going, Brionne. I'm expecting a phone call, but I'll be on the terrace at 10. If you'd like to meet me there. Love. Love. What is this? Where am I? It's where we all go to, Brionne. Oh, 10. Oh, thank God. Okay, where am I? What is this? When we're obsessed about one thing or another and that transitory existence on Earth. Obsessed.